Everybody good?
Everybody good. I just sitting there listening to Pat Malone and Harry talking about how
Me too. Me too.
the world.
I don't know if you want to immediately go there or not. Good Lord.
I couldn't help
So,
it.
so the whole thing about the trust in government followed. They got the numbers from Eisenhower on down,
Yeah.
and I get it. I understand it. The trust in government has very little to do with the trust in the current president. It has everything to do with how bloated and ridiculous the government is. It's completely out of control. Completely. And we don't have a trust problem. We have a government problem.
I agree. And if Trump gets in there, our
Yeah, but
economy's
the
going to be worse.
consequence of the government problem is trust or lack of.
Yeah, which is more important?
The outcome, I think, if you're going to fix it, the problem is the most important one. But if you're talking about presenting yourself as a fixer,
Right.
then you gotta be the guy that people trust.
You're right.
More,
And you guys
more than 16%.
Here's the problem. You
Yeah,
got a
lot more.
You got a big government Democrat, and you got a big government rhino talking about we don't know why people don't trust the government.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
It's always
And the
helpful to-
word CIA didn't come up one time in that conversation, did it, Gary?
Oh, what a great morning.
Man.
And it's all smoke screens. It's all smoke screens. Except the 8 million illegals coming across the border.
Yeah, that's
People being raped and murdered. That's all just smoke
No,
screens.
those-
Political smoke
Yeah.
screens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it's AI generated.
It's
we're
all
good.
AI generated.
Yeah.
I know I am.
Yeah.
I know I am.
It's AI generated.
I'm definitely artificially intelligent.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if Trump gets in there, though. It's going to get worse, sounds like.
Well, here's the thing. You guys eventually, Pat, got back to, if you just want somebody that's going to get in there, and if they do what they say they're going to do, they should get your trust.
Yeah.
Love him, hate him, take him apart, take him to prison. I don't care what you do to him. He did what he said he was going to do
Well,
on every stinking issue.
Then that's not the solution because his
Whoa, you
trust
just said
rating,
it was.
I know. And
no,
I,
his trust
apparently-
rating has nothing to do with the government trust rating. Those are different things. Those 19% people that you said, well, that's all the radicals on each side. No, it's not. It's not. It's the people that have looked at what happened. As far as the people that are voting for Trump, you can't equate that with that 19% that think the government is not trustworthy. Those two numbers are completely separate, have nothing to do with each other. I guarantee you, and it'll get proven in November, I guarantee you that a solid 60% of the population of this country are not happy with the U.S. government. And the only thing that's going to change it at this moment is Trump. It's certainly not Biden.
It's already more than that.
Exactly. So
So
where's the 19 come from?
what's the
Where's the
big-
19 worth? What's the 19% figure worth in that conversation then?
What do you mean? What is it worth?
Did you not just disagree? Did you not just agree with me that 60%?
More than 60%.
Okay.
If 19 or 16%,
Yeah.
then 84% is a hell of a lot more than 60%.
Yes, it is.
Right.
That's what.
And
But
what-
so you're saying that the only people that are going to vote for Trump are in that 19%, the radicals.
no,
Yeah,
That's
that is
what
what
I
you're saying.
heard.
that 19% are the ones that'll vote for Biden.
It's not what you said.
That's not what you said, Pat. That's
It's not.
Well, that's what
I
I
know.
meant.
I don't even know why.
That's-
I don't even know why it's even a presidency question though. Because if you look at
Yeah, thank you.
Well, look
Yes.
at Congress's approval rating. It's 13%
God.
right now. That tells you right there that it's more than just the presidency.
See, and this is the reason this is allowed to go on, because you guys start making the problem Congress. And I don't disagree that Congress is the problem. But here's how you don't fix it. You don't say that 434 of them are jerks, but my guy is good.
I don't think anybody here said that.
Nobody-
I don't think
well,
anybody said
I'm
that.
saying there's more
And I
to
don't
it than
ever,
the
I
president.
don't ever say.
How do you
I-
fix it? How do you fix it?
I don't ever say that Congress is the problem. I say a bloated administrative state that needs to be almost completely disbanded is the problem.
Okay, I don't disagree with what you're saying, but the solution needs to be almost disbanded. That's not going to happen.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
You may be wrong. You may be wrong.
I could be.
Yeah.
But I may be right also.
Have you read
There's
Project?
a song there
Have
somewhere.
you read? I hope there probably is actually.
Yeah.
Let's co-write it. Let's. Have you read Project 2025 as to what the actual? It's 900 pages. It's going to take you a minute, but there is a detailed roadmap for how to do exactly what we're talking about. Have you read that yet?
I have not read it. No, it's 900 pages. I have not read it.
Just skim it. Just skim it.
It's the playbook that the Heritage Corporation has developed for the transition, right?
It's not just the Heritage people, but yes, they're certainly involved in it.
They're the ones behind it primarily.
You have a problem with them?
No, I don't.
Okay. All right. Well, then you're going to like it. Things could get better.
Not necessarily.
No, he's right about that. No, not necessarily.
You know what I really have a problem is getting back to that 19%.
Yeah.
That means there's 19% of the population of this country that are completely stupid. How could you ever trust the government right now? How could you?
And that is caused by those warning labels on dry cleaning bags.
It may be.
We need to get rid of warning labels. I'm with that 100%.
That's true. All right. Now we agree.
Yeah.
All right.
That's the cause of the world right now because we got stupid people still here because of warning labels. It's sad. Yeah, it's definitely sad. But man, this is gonna be a great show, man. Packy,
you've had a little smirk on your face the whole time. I'm sitting here watching you.
I love it, man.
He gets to take 10 minutes off.
I just love it. I just crank it up, turn it on, and let her ride. Yep. So anyway, Pat, you okay?
I'm good. We just completed the intelligent part of the show, right?
Yeah, now we can get stupid.
Your turn.
No, are you kidding? I'm enjoying this.
Oh my goodness! So you guys fired up about the big debate tomorrow night?
I am. Well, let's get to a break right quick, and then we'll talk about that when we come back. That work?
All right,
that'll work.
Sounds good.
Let Pat go get him another shot of whiskey where he can calm his nerves. Anyway, we want to thank Grayland Leak Detection and Plumbing. We appreciate them bringing you the show today, and we're going to take a quick break. Y'all hang around. We got Gary Chapman, singer-songwriter, all the way from Nashville, Tennessee. Y'all love this, and so do we. We'll be right back.
And now with more news for Western North Carolina and North Georgia. I'm Jeff Batten. Hiawassee residents might get 2 chances to vote November the 5th. It is actually possible, but certainly not for the same race. Instead, there is a possibility that city residents would vote at their normal county precinct for the Trump-Biden race and then go elsewhere in town to vote for a mayor. And something of a surprise, it was announced Monday night that the city and Towns County will not be working together this November on the special election for city mayor. So that means Hiawassee is on its own to run that election. The concern from both city and county is that a prolonged national dispute over the presidential race, just like in 2020, would keep the Hiawassee mayor race from being certified too. Having said all of that, there's still a chance of holding the mayor's election next March instead, all of which is necessary after Liz Ordialis resigned earlier this month. Quick action from the city of Hiawassee water treatment operator Sunday may have prevented a water disruption to all of the county. City Clerk Bonnie Kendrick tells WJRB that the excess wake from power boats near Mayor's Cove was sufficient enough to move a platform and stress the joints near the water intake. Kendrick says no one in the county lost water, though the current fix is temporary and it may require an engineer to make permanent repairs. The TVA has the authority to set new ordinances governing the use of such boats in that area. For Chris Hawkins, I'm Jeff Batten. You hear it and you can't find it. No, not your phone. We're talking about the leak near your spigot or somewhere else in the yard. Meanwhile, your $50 water bill is now $500. Grayland Leak Detection will find the leak. Grayland has the specialized equipment to find it and make the necessary repairs at a fraction of the cost of replacing your whole water system. Call Eric locally at Grayland, 706-897-9110, 706-897-9110, and find that leak once and for all.
Jackie Jones, Jackie Jones, Jackie Jones. A better better solution for basic vehicle service has come to the mountains. Quick Lane at Jackie Jones Ford Hayesville is your go-to place for routine auto maintenance for all vehicle makes and models. Get extraordinary service from expert technicians and take advantage of our low-price tire guarantee at Jackie Jones Ford Hayesville and jjfordhayesville.com.
Jackie Jones Ford.
Warm weather rocks in Union County. Attention foodies. The farmers market opens June the 1st and the cannery is open to the community. Love history? Be sure to visit the Reese Farm and Heritage Center for fishing, picnicking, and more. Jump in the swimming pool at Meeks Park or head on over to Poteet Creek Campground for campground, boat ramp, and beach area for swimming. Golfers tee it up at Butternut Creek Golf Course with a meal at the View Grill afterward. And Meeks Park is your home for festivals and fun all summer long. It's all right here in Union County.
So, how do you know your tax resolution specialist is good at what she does? It's when other CPAs call and say,
"Help, Debbie! I don't know how to battle the IRS like you do."
North Georgia Tax Solutions just recently took over a case and saved the client $82,000. Debbie did it and continues to do it for her clients.
Call Debbie Snelling at North Georgia Tax Solutions, whether it's hundreds or millions of dollars you owe. Call 706-745-3856 in Blairsville.
So your vehicle is stuck in your garage because of a broken garage door or operator? Maybe you want to replace that ugly garage door. Or if you're building a new garage, then call Appalachian Garage Doors in Blairsville on the Murphy Highway. Owners, builders, and contractors, go to agaragedoors.com to see what we're up to. Service after the sale, and the service is really fast. Find us on Facebook or the web, agaragedoors.com, or just search Appalachian Garage Doors and let's get started.
Start the day off right at the Tin Roof Country Store and Creamery in Blairsville. You might think of the Tin Roof for yummy desserts, but the breakfast menu is really great. Not only that, breakfast is served all day. And have you tried the new coffee roasts, like the Wake Up Happy Espresso Blend or the Cold Plunge Cold Brew? Taste for yourself in the Merchants Walk in Blairsville. The Tin Roof Country Store and Creamery, open at 6 a.m. Monday through Friday and 10 a.m. Saturday.
I just heard the screams down at your mailbox, and I know why. Your water bill is 8 times what it was last month. I bet it's a leak. Call Grayland Leak Detection at 706-897-9110. Get the water bill under control when you call Grayland Leak Detection and Plumbing Services.
All righty, folks, we're back with you, and I hope everybody's doing good. We got Gary Chapman, singer-songwriter, on with us. We got Pat Malone. He's hanging out there in Greenville, South Carolina, and then Minpack is here. And, hey, we're not like the government. You can trust everything that we say, except for Pat. Right? Hey, before we get to this debate thing, I reckon this Jamal Bowman, the guy that pulled the fire alarm, got whooped.
Boy, did he ever. Yeah, that's a really sad thing, isn't it? I hate to see him go.
Well, I just wonder about this George, what's his name? George something. Anyway, that beat him. He's pro-Israel, I understand, but is he conservative at all, or is he another one?
Who knows? Who knows?
He's a Democrat.
I know that, but you know, some of them old dog Democrats.
That race was decided on Israel support, not on anything else.
Right. You don't think that the AOC and him having that rap concert trying to support him helped much? Don't look like no.
No, it did not.
No, because that wasn't the issue. He came out against Israel. He was dead in the water once they mobilized against him.
Well, I wonder, I mean, you think this George, does anybody know anything about George?
I don't.
I don't either.
I don't.
I mean,
No.
you just kind of hope that maybe he is a little bit more conservative than normal. Does that
Well,
make sense?
I can't imagine being much more radical than Jamal Bowman, so I'm okay with it. I'm
Right.
okay.
Well,
Yeah, but by the way, hope is not a strategy. You're gonna see the same votes that Jamal, whatever his name was, cast. You're gonna see the same votes. He's gonna vote the party line.
Yeah, but he'll be less annoying in the hallway.
Well, yeah, he won't be in front of the cameras all the time, and he
Thank you,
knows
yeah.
what a fire alarm it looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. All right. They're
There's
stepping up.
a couple of big qualifications there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
So,
the green
we-
woman
we were
actually
talking-
did a video showing him exactly what that was. I think she did.
Yeah.
Marjorie Taylor Greene did. He got beat by 45 to 55%. So I don't know.
It was a lot.
That's pretty good.
So the debate tomorrow night. Did you guys see the Babylon Bees article on the debate?
I did
The one
not.
about The 10
Battle.
question?
Yeah. No. It's a headline. I'll read the headline. Trump preps for debate against Biden by going to nursing home and arguing with dementia patients.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. That's just funny.
Yeah, they were going to try to get Pat Malone to be the one, but he was busy. So what are you going to do? Yeah. Well, we got tomorrow night. Tomorrow night is the big debate. And I reckon RFK Jr., he's going to hold his own debate during the programming while they're doing that, during the showdown of the debate. So RFK is going to do his own thing, which I know everybody's probably going to tune in on that and not watch the debate, I would think.
Yeah. Well, there's that. No, you know what? I do think it's awfully kind of Trump to agree to give CNN probably the biggest television audience in the history of at least political television stuff. There's going to be a lot of people watching that thing.
Yeah.
A lot.
Gary, have you seen where, I haven't seen much as far as the VP goes, except for things about Ramaswamy. I haven't, there's been a few speculations here and there, but if you look at X and, social media, there's more trending stuff about Vivek than there is anybody. Isn't there?
I hardly notice trends. I've been so disappointed in trying to follow them. But I do pay attention. So you're right, there is. I've seen more talk about a guy that I don't have one clue, except that he's apparently a really good businessman because his state has the highest income per capita rate in the country, and that's the Burgum guy.
Mm-hmm.
He seems to be pretty good at taking care of his people. But I don't know if that makes him vice president or not. I don't know.
Well, they're going to look.
But I do hear people saying, "Yeah, he's the dark horse. Look out for him." I don't know.
Well, okay, now here we got the debate coming up, and I don't look for Biden to do good at all. I know that CNN has set up some breaks during the thing where he can take a nap and get his diaper changed and that kind of stuff. I think that's been added in there. But if he does terrible on this debate, what's the chance of him being replaced before the actual Democratic National Convention and all that?
Very high. Very, very high. I don't think he's good. I don't think he's the nominee. I don't.
Right.
I haven't for a long time.
Do you think?
We'll see.
Do you think this is kind of set up where they can actually get rid of him? I mean, that's where I'm thinking.
Yeah. And if not, he's going to have a really rough fall down some stairs in the White House just before the convention or something. I just don't. I can't see putting your eggs in that basket. I just don't think so.
I'm with you.
Unless they get rid of Kamala and they put Michelle or God help us Hillary in the vice presidential spot, with everybody voting completely counting on Joe dying. So, who knows?
Well, I think that's kind of where this is driving to on that. And, of course, we got a thing. Obama has anxiety over the election, holding secret meetings with Biden to strategize on beating Trump. Mm-hmm. So he's strategizing with him. So there we got Obama in there, and he was another loser.
Yeah, the meetings can't be very serious if they're being reported on, can they?
Not really, no. Well, not if Joe's there. They're not serious anyway. Good grief. Yeah. But I think Obama is feeling anxiety because, in the words of his incredible former pastor, everybody look into that, his chickens are going to come home to roost. That's his anxiety. Yeah. That's where it's coming from. They're all freaking out. They're all talking about it, like the McCabe and all the FBI folks that are clearly going to find justice, whether they want it or not, at some point. Talking to really seriously on CNN about we're going to have to leave the country here. We got to get out of here. Why would you, if you're not guilty of something, why in the world would you be thinking about leaving the country? Why would you do that?
Well, I think all this is going to be, hopefully it'll all be put out where everybody can see what's really going on. Top Democrats urge Biden to avoid talking about political record and urge him to attack Trump more. So that's what their strategy is, according to what I'm reading. And
then he needs to take exactly the same drug that he took before the State of the Union, because that made him mean. that made him really mean.
But I mean, I'm with. If I was Biden, there's no way I would want somebody to look at my political record up to this date and bring it out, because his political record is just terrible, is it not? I mean, what has he done that's not benefited the Bidens? What could you stand on?
That silence is your answer.
Yeah, I mean, what could you stand on? I mean, honestly, what would you stand if you were Biden? What would be your on your political record? What would you stand on? I mean, there's
But
nothing.
dude, he can't stand on his support shoes. He's not going to be nothing to stand on.
Well, I'm with you on that.
He can make up the facts.
That's true. That is true.
He's already doing that in terms of, the number of jobs that we brought to the United States. They weren't brought; they were already here. They got lost during the pandemic, and
they didn't get
rehired.
lost. They didn't get lost during the pandemic. They got destroyed by the government during the pandemic.
That's exactly
they got
right.
shut down
That's
due to
exactly
regulation, and then they were like, look, we saved you. We brought them back again. Like, no, you destroyed them to begin with.
There's still people after the pandemic are still begging for employees. What happened? Where did everybody go during the pandemic? Why do people not go back to work? How are they eating? I don't understand this.
I'm still living off my $400 stimulus.
Oh, you got that?
Yeah, I managed to stretch that over 4 years.
Why are people not working? How are they eating? I don't understand that. I mean, how does people survive in the world today and not work?
That's a great question.
Government handouts.
Yeah, there's a lot of that.
Look at all the money that was misappropriated during the pandemic.
Yeah.
That's how people get by.
Well, I mean, you're talking about the government being bloated, man. I mean, honestly, if you really got down and looked at the nitty gritty, and that's like, if you got business owners, and that's Trump's a business owner. I mean, he is definitely a good business owner, but how much fat could be cut from the government right off the get-go? I mean, how many thousands and millions and trillions of dollars could we save by getting rid of a lot of jobs that you don't need?
Just look at the cabinet positions. You start with education, you go to health and human services, you go to homeland security. Those three can go, and we wouldn't miss a beat.
I don't think we're going to get there.
That.
I really don't think that we are going to even get to that point. I think that if he wins, I think that there will be chaos. And I think there will be National Guards, and I think there will be military being brought into places, because they will make so much chaos and so much destruction that people will not have a choice. Yeah. And then he will will look like
who wins
if Trump wins, and they will cause so much destruction that it will make him look like a dictator to see, look, there's your dictator. I guarantee you that's going to happen. They're not going to go 4 years with him again. I promise you.
Well, you got a point on that. I think right now would be the time to invest in documents.
Look at George Floyd, man. Look, the people who tore down cities, those are they.
Those are they.
Those are they. You remember them? Remember those people who were burning down cities? Remember those people? It wasn't a fringe group. It was
a bunch of Republicans.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was a bunch of Republicans. Those people, Pat.
Yeah.
Those George Soros-funded people will come in and they will tear down these cities.
The ones that don't like Cop City in Atlanta,
It's
right?
the ones that did it before.
Yeah.
And how about the timing of the Surgeon General declaring that gun violence in America is a public health crisis? That has never happened. That has never happened in the history of this country. And when they officially declare something a public health crisis, it gives them a tremendous amount of leeway and power to do whatever they want to do to fix that crisis.
Okay, now where is
and
this?
You think they're going to go into all the blue cities and fix the violence?
Maybe they should be focused on the poisons.
No, they're going to come after. They're going to come after me. They're going to come after white gun owners that believe in Jesus.
That's the thing, though. I mean, they're talking about gun violence is so high. Where is it high? Where is the gun violence the worst?
In the Lower Broad. It's not bad.
I mean, look at Chicago. They have gun control up in Chicago.
No, it's all the places. It's all the left places. Man, it's so old. It's so old. You can't even find a bumper sticker because people got tired of hearing about it. But when guns are gone, only the criminals have the guns. That's just the way it works. It's stupid.
Right.
It's stupid.
Well, I mean, I'm with you 100%, but they're all talking about gun violence, and everybody say, okay, where's the gun violence at? It's in these cities that's controlled. I mean, guns are controlled. I mean, it's like Chicago. They have a very strict gun rule in Chicago, and they have every weekend 15, 20 people shot. Is it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Why can't they see the writing on the wall? It makes no sense.
Well, they can. That's not the way they look at it, man. They're liars. They're liars. They twist whatever facts that they can find to make their lying point seem not like a lie, or they just make up the facts and lie.
But why
And
are they so...
within this advisory that the Surgeon General put out, it states that 54% of adults in America have experienced a firearm-related incident.
54%. That's...
Do you believe that's true? Do you believe that's actually true?
That's high.
What's an incident?
Thank you. I have probably fired, I'm going to be conservative and say thousands and thousands of rounds in my life.
Right.
Those were all firearm-related incidents.
Yeah, and the people who heard those shots being fired?
Yes, they experienced a lot of trauma. Yes,
yeah, his number is wrong at 54%.
Thank you. It's just BS, man. Come on, these guys are liars.
I know, but why?
And I don't know why I'm ever surprised at it. They're just liars. Lie. That's what they do.
So why are they so obsessed with gun control? Why?
Because they want to disarm the people that would come against them in the scenario that was outlined beautifully earlier by our compadre here on the air.
Thank you. I agree 100%. Yep, I agree 100%.
The comments under the thing are amazing. This very, very quickly, two of them. But not fentanyl.
Absolutely.
Come on. Good grief. Thousands and thousands and thousands of people are dying from that stupid thing being allowed to just rampantly come across the border without any checks whatsoever, for the most part.
Right.
And then the best one, is there a vaccine? Do we need to wear masks? It's the gun violence.
We took a lot of heat over that vaccine stuff, but me and Packy were right in the end, wasn't we, Packy?
Yeah, we were.
Yeah, we were right.
Dude, you're gonna love this. Okay, you've heard my little remake of Take This Job and Shove It.
Oh yeah.
Take this jab and shove it. It actually might have a breath. It might have a breath of life in it. I know for a fact that it is sitting in the inbox of one Stephen Bannon and his producer right now.
Oh, that's cool.
So, that's cool.
Yeah.
So when this stuff continues to unfold, and it has to wait its turn, right?
Right.
All the truth is coming out on all that stuff, but there's so much truth, quite frankly.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna cascade down once the little boy gets his finger out of the damn dam.
Yeah.
It's just going to be a lot. But once that little boat comes sailing by, it's going to have a theme song. It's going to be fun.
Wait, so you're saying you didn't get your 19th booster, Gary?
Well, I'm waiting. I'm in line. They're supposed to call me this afternoon.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
All right, folks, we got to get to a break. Before we do, I have to wish my sister-in-law, Debbie Phillips, a happy birthday. Today's her birthday. How about that?
Happy birthday, Debbie.
She listens every morning. She's one of us. She's one of us radical, conservative. What's it called?
Right-wing nationalists.
Yeah.
Probably got a gun, and I bet she believes in Jesus.
Yeah, she does. But anyway, happy birthday, Debbie. Happy birthday, Debbie. Bless her heart. So that being said, I don't know how old Debbie. Debbie, how old are you anyway?
No, you don't. Are you out of your mind? You don't do that on the air.
Well, it's your sister-in-law. You can talk about your sister-in-law, can't you?
Okay, I guess you're right.
Yeah, you're right.
All right, go ahead.
All right, we got to get to a break.
How old is she?
Grayling Leak Detection and Plumbing. We appreciate them for bringing you the show. Y'all hang around. We'll be right back.
Regain the ability to perform everyday activities after a debilitating injury or illness. Choose occupational therapy at Erlanger Western Carolina Hospital. Now accepting new patients. Call 828-837-7777. Physical therapy at Erlanger Western Carolina Hospital helps patients return to living and moving pain-free after a physical injury, illness, stroke, or surgery. Now accepting new patients. Call 828-837-7777.
The chicken continues to cross the road in Hiawassee for the best breakfast anywhere. And it's best not to make them angry. Locals know the best homemade gravy, biscuits, and chicken are right down the street at the Angry Chicken Restaurant on Highway 76 in the Chatook Place Shopping Center. Find the best daily menu at the Angry Chicken. Locally owned with veteran and first responder discounts. Facebook The Angry Chicken Hiawassee for hours and daily specials. Takeout, catering, and now trivia on Friday nights.
Warmer weather is here, so make sure your yard looks the part. Come to Hiawassee Hardware and save on gardening tools, power equipment, and more to dig in. Save on garden gloves, kneeling pads, Landscapers Select rakes, and Vulcan wheelbarrows. Save $30 on the 6 cubic foot model right now at Hiawassee Hardware on Main Street. And for power equipment, Hiawassee Hardware is still the best. In fact, we are your store for warmer weather and a whole lot more.
Constantly challenging ourselves as a college means more learning opportunities, better teaching, more innovative programs, greener facilities, a stronger community, and happier students. Every choice we've made reinforces our mission to help educate, inspire, and empower you. Young Harris College. This is the place where your future unfolds.
You hear it and you can't find it. No, not your phone. We're talking about the leak near your spigot or somewhere else in the yard. Meanwhile, your $50 water bill is now $500. Grayland Leak Detection will find the leak. Grayland has the specialized equipment to find it and make the necessary repairs at a fraction of the cost of replacing your whole water system. Call Eric locally at Grayland, 706-897-9110, 706-897-9110, and find that leak once and for all.
Our mountain roads are busier than ever, which has led to more accidents. Unfortunately, insurance companies are not in the business of being fair. They're in the business of making money. I'm Daniel Duello, and I know because I used to train insurance adjusters on exactly how to do this. Now the Duello Law Firm in North Georgia works to ensure that you're treated fairly. For a free consultation, find us at duellolaw.com. That's DUELLO law.com.
Wednesday morning is a good time to get to the bottom of why your water bill is so high. If it is, call Grayland Leak Detection at 706-897-9110. Get the water bill under control when you call Grayland Leak Detection and Plumbing Services.
All righty, we're back with you, folks, and Puddin said we have Baron Wright. Did you say?
Darren Wright.
Darren Wright. Darren Wright on the phone with us. Good morning, Darren. How are you?
Hey, Steve. Good morning. How y'all doing this morning?
So far, so good. Yep, so far, so good. What's on your mind?
Well, I was just listening to y'all this morning. I mean, I hope you don't mind me becoming a regular because I love it when y'all talk about what's going on in the world. It's so important.
Yeah, we have to.
Last time I left Pat speechless, so I want to give him a chance.
There you go.
And I know that's rarity. So, well, I'm just listening, and y'all are absolutely right. We're stuck in a rock and a hard place, and Puddin made a comment that there's going to be chaos, and he's right. He's hitting the right note.
Yeah,
so
I'm with you on that.
We're just going to have to be prepared for it.
You ready to rock and roll?
Hey, I'm ready to rock and roll.
There you go. All right.
Yeah.
Well, man, we appreciate you calling.
All right. Thank you.
All right.
Bye-bye.
That was a good comment, Puddin.
Yeah, Puddin, you did good.
I thought so.
Yeah, you did good. Sure, I reckon Whoopi Goldberg. Hold on, I'll get out here in a minute. Wookie Goldberg.
It's easier.
Oh Lord of mercy, she's trying to get publicity like the hot Tui girl.
Stop doing that.
Yeah, she actually spit. Yeah, she spit the other day after she said Trump's name, but it just didn't seem right. It didn't seem the same.
No, it's not. It's not the same. It's just not the same. No.
For some reason, she didn't go viral, but yeah.
Oh my gosh!
Whoa.
I'm just gonna shut up. I'm not gonna say one word.
Me either.
She's from such.
Two of us are smart.
And then there's me. Yeah.
Keep digging, Steve.
Have you heard the AI generated country song? about the aforementioned subject?
No, I have not.
Oh, you need to find that.
I'm
It's
gonna dig it up.
hilarious.
Yeah, right.
It's really a pretty good song, quite frankly.
Well,
it's not awful.
This girl's from Nashville, ain't she?
I don't know. I never saw her. Who said that? No. I don't know where she's
Pookie?
from. I don't-
Is that you?
Oh Lord.
We're gonna get you in trouble there, Gary.
No. That's one of the few things I can actually be proud of in my life. I've never been unfaithful during a committed relationship.
There you go.
That just doesn't happen for me. No is the answer.
Hey,
but thanks for thinking I might.
across the teletype machine, thank y'all. Thanks, Gary, for the song. Debbie that says thank you for the song. She's 58 years old.
Oh,
yep.
Well, hello there.
Yep, just happy to have another birthday. So, not everybody gets their birthday song from Gary Chapman, but. And talking about reading your 900-page book, we got Hillary Clinton has released a new book with
good.
a warning to all American voters. So it's out. I'm sure that'll be a #1 best-selling, probably not book. You think you're gonna run out and buy the?
How many pages is it? Do you know?
Probably 2.
It's just a long people to kill list, like with a bunch of scratched out.
Well,
names,
that's going to be a lot more pages than that. Yeah. No, I'm just wondering how many fires I can start this winter with it, because I do enjoy getting a book like that.
Yeah.
And just making a spectacle out of starting a fire with it.
This is a warning to all American voters, and this is coming from Hillary Clinton. I mean, that makes you feel all warm and fuzzy inside. What could she share with us that we don't already know?
What is the warning? Oh, the book is a warning.
Yeah, a warning to all American voters. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, consider us warned, Hillary.
Yeah.
Warned,
We're
I should say. It's a warming. In my house, it's a warming. It's not a warning. It's
She's crazy. Is she not crazy?
If you don't get the warning, you probably are a candidate for suicide.
That's possible.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. And hey, the WikiLeaks guys released. They released the WikiLeaks guy. What's his name?
Julian Assange.
Yeah. How do you feel about that?
Well, the thing here, though, did he not have to delete a bunch of files or something in part of this deal?
I don't know. I suspect.
I saw something about that with the DNC emails.
Yeah.
All of a sudden that stuff just ended up being deleted.
Yeah, all the stuff that they had to be. That was part of the negotiations to get him released.
Right. So you think there was one copy of that?
Well, no.
No.
But they put a gag order on Trump. So, they halfway put a gag order. They released, he could talk about some of the trial, but not all of the trial. He can't talk about the prosecution and all that kind of stuff. So, and I think I think they're taunting him. I think they're trying to get him to where they can throw him in jail. I don't know what they got on their mind, but I don't understand why they've got a gag order and then they can release part of the gag order, but you can't talk about all the stuff where Biden had sent all of his people down to do the prosecution and that kind of stuff, which everybody already knows. But if he does say that, what's going to happen? If he does say something he ain't supposed to say, what's going to happen then? Are they going to put him in jail?
They may charge him with something. You never know. I'd hate that. It'd be awful. Now, it's eventually the truth comes out.
Right.
It just does. You can't stop it. That's the beauty of it. And when I get the most frustrated, I just stop and think about that beautiful fact. Eventually, the truth always comes out. It does.
Right.
Now, it's taken a long time, but did you hear Tucker Carlson with Joe Rogan?
I hadn't yet.
Oh, you want that, dude. He completely calls out Mike Pompeo for basically threatening to, I don't know if he threatened his life, but he certainly mentioned that it would be a really bad idea for him to let all the truth on the Kennedy assassination come out.
Really?
Apparently.
Yeah, he threatened his wife, and it was an interview with his Assange's wife as well, wasn't there? Where they were talking to her.
Yeah. Yeah.
I need to dig that up. I did see that.
You can't be a government bureaucrat and just say you're going to kill people. You can't do that.
You can nowadays.
I know. It's like, well, why don't people trust the government? It's like
nowadays you can.
Well, he had a plan, and Pompeo had a plan in place to absolutely assassinate Assange. That is a crime.
That is a
Anyway,
crime.
They should throw them in prison.
That's a
They
crime.
should do that.
That's a crime. That's a crime. Yes.
But nothing's happening.
Nothing will
Not
happen.
yet. Not yet. No. You got. Dang it! You got to get more hope in your lives. You got to trust. You got to trust the truth. Don't trust the government. Certainly, if they're lying to you, trust God.
Yeah.
Trust Him.
I'm with
He
you. on
knows
that.
what He's doing. Yes, it's a wreck. Yes, it's a mess. Is it out of His control? No, it is not.
I don't need to dig. And I've seen the one where I think it's Dan Bonagino went off on Bill O'Reilly. Did you see that?
Boy, did he. Good grief. Yes, sir. Yeah. He'll have to select an orifice next time he goes to the bathroom. Good
I'm telling you,
grief.
man.
He wore him out,
Yeah.
man.
And I hadn't heard anything from Bill yet. But
No. There's been silence. Yes.
silence, but man, he was tore up. He was definitely upset. But what are you going to do? And DeSantis, hey, he signed a law banning releasing of balloons. So that's something in the news there. DeSantis signs a law banning international. Am I reading that right? International release of balloons.
Intentional.
Oh, intentional. Thank you. Thank you. Intentional release of balloons. Hey, you
Well,
laughing.
Okay.
You know.
I'm listening, man.
Well, if you do it in Florida with the prevailing wind, it's going to turn into an international thing eventually.
I guess
It's
you
gonna
are.
go out
You
over
have
the
to
ocean.
excuse
It's going
me
over the
sometime.
ocean. Yes.
Well, these words all look the same to me. I can't help it. Yep, I can't help it.
Especially the longer ones. Those
Yeah, they
long
really
ones.
throw me
Dang
up.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's important though to do this. This is very important to make sure we ban all these release of balloons because they're deadly. So, but we got that took care of. Hey, we got to do one more break, I think. Do we not? And then we got to give away. We got to give away something. What are we gonna give away?
We're going to give away a free, what is today? Today's S&S Smoothies?
Yeah,
Is that
and the
today?
Tin Roof.
Tin Roof. Let's give away a $15 gift certificate to them. We'll give away a T-shirt, too, courtesy of our good friends over in Murphy, Prawn Tees.
Oh, there you go. And then we got some comments on the teletype machine up here. We can read them if anything any good. And we want to thank Gary for coming on Wednesdays and Pat for not walking off and frustrated and dragging his knuckles. But anyway, this show's brought to you today by Grayland Leak Detection and Plumbing. Give them a call for all your plumbing needs. They can save you a lot of money, and we'll be right back.
You hear it and you can't find it. No, not your phone. We're talking about the leak near your spigot or somewhere else in the yard. Meanwhile, your $50 water bill is now $500. Grayland Leak Detection will find the leak. Grayland has the specialized equipment to find it and make the necessary repairs at a fraction of the cost of replacing your whole water system. Call Eric locally at Grayland, 706-897-9110, 706-897-9110, and find that leak once and for all.
Everyone knows Union General Health System for its medical expertise and outstanding patient care. But you may not know Union General is also leading the way with wellness. Take a look at what's happening at the Union General Wellness Center on Deep South Farm Road in Blairsville. 20,000 square feet of free weights, cardio, aerobics, even steam, sauna, and a saltwater pool. Certified personal trainers are there to help you get started. Wellness, just another part of what makes Union General this community's caregiver.
Whether you need a cart to ride around the campground, a neighborhood cruiser, or a utility vehicle for the yard, North Georgia Golf Carts has you covered. Our family-owned company of almost 20 years offers a full-service department for all major brands, a complete line of parts and accessories, pickup and delivery service, and a friendly, knowledgeable staff. North Georgia Golf Carts is here to make your life easier. Call 706-896-8835 or stop by at 3850 Highway 76. Here at North Georgia Golf Carts, our aim is to keep you rolling.
You lay on it. You jump off it. You set sail from it. Your dock makes you happy. And Shores & More in Blairsville wants to make sure it brings you happiness for years. Search Shores & More on the internet to learn about new aluminum construction, boat lifts, jet ski ports, and more. Shores & More makes dock owning even better on Notley, Chatoog, and Blue Ridge. Yes, docks improve value, but they're also a ton of fun. So let's get started with Shores & More on the Murphy Highway.
Boaters, travelers, and anyone with an appetite, Margarita Jack's Marina and RV in Hayesville has everything you need for a great staycation. That means vacation rentals on your own water paradise with either full-time or seasonal covered wet slips. And find a spot for your RV too. Ask about dry storage. And once you're settled, belly up to the Tiki Bar and order from our amazing food truck. Margarita Jack's Marina and RV on 175 in Hayesville. Why leave when it's all right here?
Life's biggest moments call for unique and beautiful gifts. Let Davis Jewelers take away all the worry and indecision with a beautiful pendant, ring, necklace, or earrings. We've got a huge selection of unique pieces to make every special moment become an oh wow moment. Our experts at Davis Jewelry want to help you find the perfect piece for birthdays, anniversaries, weddings, and engagements, or just because. Find us at 417 Blue Ridge Street in Blairsville or davisjewelry.jewelershowcase.com.
I just heard the screams down at your mailbox, and I know why. Your water bill is 8 times what it was last month. I bet it's a leak. Call Grayland Leak Detection at 706-897-9110. Get the water bill under control when you call Grayland Leak Detection and Plumbing Services.
All righty, we're back with you. We're fixing to give away some S&S smoothies and the Tin Roof. We love that place. They bring you this part of the show, and we have to answer this question. What we got, Pat?
The question is, on this day in 1977, Elvis Presley had his last concert. What city was it held in?
Oh, okay, that'll be easy. What city was the last Elvis Presley concert held in? And we got a quote from Cat Turd today.
We're going to drop a cat turd on you here.
Yeah, Cat Turd.
Ready, Gary?
Go.
Hang on, we got to make people see Gary. There he is. All right. Cat Turd says 15 hours ago, every one of the 51 traitors who lied about Hunter's laptop to purposely interfere in our elections should be in prison.
Ah.
Well, he's close. If they're guilty of what they're guilty of, they need to recheck the statute on the actual punishment for that. I think it involves more hemp than bars, but, we'll see.
Yeah. I'm with you. And Kamala Harris says the importance of a community banks own is that they are called, they are in the community. So the community is in the community, and the community. The community.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, the community.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's good.
Wow,
that's good.
Words from Karma.
From Mama Love.
Words,
we need you to.
Words are hard. Words are hard. You know that, Stephen. Good grief.
I'll work on them.
Really
it's tough, but the community's in the community, which is a good thing that the community's in the community, and that way the community can join together in the community. And we got somebody on the phone.
We do. We got Dennis this morning.
Dennis the Menace. What's going on?
Hey, I'm gonna guess Lakeland, Florida. We lived over there, and I know that was either his last or one of his last concerts.
Lakeland, Florida?
No, that doesn't. That's not the answer.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much. Y'all have a good day.
All right.
Dennis.
All right.
Well, he didn't even want to talk to us, did he? All right, the phone lines are still open. 706-379-9770. Give us a call. We got a couple of comments up there. What we got, Pat?
Hey, Puddin', can you read those for me here?
Let's see here. Bob M. says 15 to 20% of Americans trust the U.S. government. Nothing will change in these percentages with Trump or Biden.
That's very true, I think. Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think people kind of have their mind made up. I don't know. I think. But anyway, Nate Carter says.
I mean, do you not start changing your mind when you see actual changes take place in whatever formed that initial opinion?
Yeah.
I mean, if he gets in there and like who's the dude down in I guess it's Brazil?
Oh man,
he fired 50,000 government employees in a day,
and
one day
nobody missed him.
Oh, not a lick.
No.
And you take that and extrapolate that number over how that would appear in the United States, and it's a big number.
I'm with
You'd
you.
be 4 years in court defending that.
Yeah, you're
That's
probably
okay.
right.
That's okay.
Who we
Let's
got,
go to
Bud?
court. They're still fired.
We got Renee this morning.
Hey, good morning, Renee.
How are you?
So far, so good. What are you into?
In about 5 minutes, starting work.
Oh, Lord, where do you work at?
I work for a lawyer here in Blairsville, Kenya
do you?
Patton.
Who is it now?
Kenya Patton.
Okay. I'm going to remember that because I'm probably going to need a lawyer here for long.
Yeah,
Won't be long.
you might.
All right, so where was the last Elvis Presley concert?
Indianapolis, Indiana.
You are correct.
Indiana.
Congratulations.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah, good deal. So we have got you some S&S smoothies or Tin Roof. You can get the good stuff or you can get the better stuff. They got both the healthy drinks or they got ice cream. Which one do you like better?
Do the S&S smoothies.
All right, we got them for you, girl. Yeah, we got
Okay.
them.
Did I just go over to them?
No, we've got it here at the station for you.
Okay. When do I pick? When can I pick it up?
Just
I
when-
went over. Do I?
We're here. Just whenever, just make sure you knock on the door because Packy's normally snoozing.
You got to bang on the door hard, though. I'm asleep under the desk.
Okay, is that the one there in Young Harris, or do I go to Hiawassee?
No, Young Harris.
Young Harris.
All right.
Yeah, we're
That
usually here
works.
till about 3:30 p.m.
Yeah.
Okay.
And bring a
That
business
works.
card with you if you don't care, please.
I will.
Thank you so much.
All right. Y'all have a great one. Bye.
All right. Gary, we going to be on live tonight?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
The Worldwide Wednesday. Gary Chapman, singer,
9
songwriter.
o'clock. 9 o'clock your time, 8 o'clock my time. We'll be there every time. That's what we do.
Go to Gary Chapman, singer, songwriter, Facebook. Give him a like, and he'll keep you entertained, not only on Wednesday night, but during the week also. Yeah, during the week also. Yeah, so.
Yeah, we've had some fun this week. Good Lord.
I reckon
Yes.
Pat Malone's going on a Jane cruise with the sweet thing here next week. When you going to be gone, Pat?
What?
Ain't you going on a cruise next week or something?
No, I'm not going on a cruise next week.
I thought you sent me a text and said you ain't going to be here.
I sent you a text that said I'm not going to be here. That's true.
When?
He's going on a cruise.
He's going on a cruise.
You can tell.
With his
You can
sweet
tell.
thing. We can't say who his sweet thing is, but everybody knows.
Yeah.
What days you out?
Did you read the text?
That's just like a liberal.
Yeah, you don't answer no questions.
Just answer the question. What days are you out? Are you avoiding me? Is that what's happening?
No, I'm not avoiding
Did I
anything.
take this
It's
personally? Because I will take it personally. I
It's
will.
like a broken record.
I've got a very thin skin.
I think it's definitely Wednesday, though. He's definitely not going to be here Wednesday. Imagine that.
Yeah, I'm gone on Wednesdays for the rest of the year.
Oh. So who y'all got on tomorrow? Anybody important?
We got somebody from the North Carolina Southwest Commission, the executive director, and I don't have the name, but they're the one over the 15 western counties. So,
okay, the
that ought to be an interesting discussion.
Yeah, should be. Yeah. Hey, Democrats or Republicans?
We don't have that question on our pre-screening data.
That should be the first thing. Gary, man, we always appreciate you, brother.
Oh, man, I love it.
Yeah.
You guys are awesome.
Yeah, we appreciate you. And, man, I hate to have to wait till next Wednesday, but I guess next Wednesday, hopefully, if the creeks don't rise and the bridges don't fall or however it goes, we'll be back with Gary Chapman again next Wednesday. Go tonight, watch him 9 o'clock our time on Gary Chapman, singer, songwriter. Facebook page, give him a thumbs up and keep up with what's going on with that. And we will be back bright and early in the morning. So